And this is the second try. Today's afternoon cup of tea. Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm Terry Angel, also known as Mama Peas. So come on in, get comfortable, share it out with somebody, and we're going to pull some cards for people today. We're going to do a little reading, and so glad that you are finding us and that you're here. So just want to make sure we are streaming. So if somebody is finding it, please let me know that you're here. You do that by typing a comment into the messenger. Mary, hello, you are here. Yay, that means we're live. Okay, make my noisemaker stop and get on here and share it like I'm asking you all to do. So if you're finding the live stream, just share it out. Let others know that we're live. And it's not a morning cup of joy. It's an afternoon cup of tea. Okay. I'm not finding it yet, but my Facebook has been kind of wonky today. And hopefully we've got a good connection where we can do this. There it is. Yay. Marlene, hi. I'm so glad you're here. So let me send this in to let people know that we're live. Okay. So when you find it, just let somebody else know so they can come in also. Share it to some groups. Okay. I think people are starting to find it now, and thank you to those of you who are sharing it. Auntie Jean, there you are. Suzanne, now I see you. All right, so let's take a moment if you've shared it. Thank you to those who say you are sharing. I really do appreciate that. And let me just go on my messenger, I think. Oh, so much has changed with Facebook. There it is. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who shared, everyone who's coming in. Oh, let's take a moment to breathe. I like to start everything with the heart brain because that brings us to a very focused place. So, hand on the heart, slow down your breathing, and add in the love. I just love you all so much. You're in my heart always, and you're on this journey with me, the Peace on Earth tour. And right now, you are in Santa Fe, New Mexico. So let's see what Santa Fe brings to you today. I'm going to write down the names of those who are here. When I go to draw a card for you, if you would just let me know that you're still here. Let's see, Marlene, Auntie Jean, Suzanne, Andrea, good afternoon to you. Okay, so those of you coming in, if you would like a message from the angels, then just let me know you're here so I can put you on the list and we'll pull some of these wonderful horse cards that we've been working with that the angels are using to bring messages. Right now, I'm going to see what they had to say last night, and it was sunsets and moonbeams. Tom Robbins said the full moon is the mandala of the sky. And that is so true. Wow, it was absolutely gorgeous last night. Today was an amazing day. I arrived in Santa Fe, New Mexico, to one of the most beautiful sunsets imaginable. The sky looked like it was on fire. There had been clouds over the mountains for hours as I drove, and they were so intriguing to me as I watched them. They seemed to be doing a slow drip of what, I'm not sure. It looked like dust, yet it didn't touch the ground. When the setting sun hit the cloud, it became a picture perfect mural in the sky. I arrived at the little cottage I will call home for the next couple of days. It is adorable with its southwest decor. There's a screened in patio, and the weather was perfect to sit outside after my long journey here to just let the motion of the road subside and peace ensue. I knew the moon should be rising soon, but it was not yet visible, so I puttered inside the cottage and found a book I have not read, and I sifted through the pages and found the famous poem by Jenny Joseph, which says, when I am an old woman, I shall wear purple with a red hat, which doesn't go and doesn't suit me. Oh, yeah, I've done that. I wandered back to the patio just in time to see the moon peek through a tree. At that point, it had turned a little chilly outside, so I found a nice heavy blanket from inside and wrapped up in it, made myself comfortable in one of the chairs, this one, in fact, and I spent about an hour basking in the moonlight. I thought of the words of Maxine Lee. Always remember we are under the same sky, looking at the same moon. I thought of my friend Sharon and how just last night we stood on her patio and looked at the beautiful full moon, this same moon, and I wondered if she too was maybe standing outside observing its beauty. The moon has a special pull on us humans. It plays with our emotions and creates waves of energy movement inside of us, just as it does with the ocean and lakes. I found myself quite emotional as I sat and admired the glowing rock in the sky. Dear angels, many times when we observe the beauty of this world, we cannot find words to express how it affects us. As I observed the amazing sunset, followed by the magnificent moon, all I could manage to say was, thank you, God, for the beauty before me. Help me to remember that every being on this planet is also a magnificent creation, and we all contain just as much beauty as the sunsets and the moon risings. Help us to see the perfection in ourselves and our fellow beings, walking, flying, swimming, and crawling on this earth plane. Dear ones, remember that the full moon phase is an opportunity for you to release, refresh, and rejuvenate your energy. As you let go of the things that hold you hostage and keep you tethered to the lower vibrational 3D energy, you will find that those things you now observe, such as the moon, the mountains, and the waterways, all become more vibrant and affect you in a deeper way. This is because you opened your energy fields up to expand and receive. With your spiritual eyes open, you now can see the beauty surrounding you because you see the beauty inside you. This is an opportune time for you to stop covering up your spark. It can shine just as bright as that full moon you observe in the night sky. You dull your shine when you hold on to those things that are holding you back, the grudges, the anger, the regret, the guilt. Do you keep telling those old stories for a purpose? Perhaps you do not feel worthy of laying them down. You keep punishing yourself, and slowly you extinguish your light. You're playing the part of judge and executioner. Aren't you tired of playing the victim? You are the one who locked yourself up, and therefore you hold the key to set yourself free. That key is love, dear ones. So embrace this powerful energy of love and allow it to guide you towards a life of abundance, beauty, and joy. It truly is up to you, and we encourage you to take this time to consider your choices. We are waiting with outstretched arms to take whatever you decide to release. Dear angels, today I promise to let my light shine as bright as the moon that I meditated with tonight. So, wow, they had some almost stern words for us last night to pay attention to the stories we're telling. Are we telling a story of empowerment? Are we not able to shine our light because we keep covering it up with those old stories? It's time to tell a new story. This is the new paradigm. This is where we know who we are. Years ago, we didn't have the ability to communicate as well as we do now with each other. And now that we can see each other more easily, no matter where we are in the world, we're able to talk to each other. Just picking up a phone, you can hear that other person's voice. So it's really time for us to upgrade our belief systems and our thoughts patterns, and anything that's unlike love needs to go. And those are the old stories, those are the old beliefs, the old ways of doing things. So I encourage you to go onto the website and read through that message, because sometimes just hearing it once, it might make an impact. But if you fully take in the message, I think you're going to see that it will create an energy in you to want to have more peace, love, and joy, to want to be able to enjoy this thing called life. Every day, I give gratitude that I'm alive because I love my life. I love what I do. I love being here with all of you. And I want that same for everybody on the planet. I want everyone to feel that joy that I feel inside. Just by opening my eyes and seeing the world around me, I am in one of the most magnificent places here in the USA. I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It is a powerful, high vibration energy. It feels very much like there's a vortex here. I don't know if that's ever been said, that it is a vortex, but it's beautiful spiritual energy all around me. And I found the most perfect place to just sit in that energy and bask in it. So I'm going to just ask the angels to give whatever message needs to be given for all of us today. There's a little squirrel that just came outside to say hello to me. Lots of wildlife here. I've seen butterflies and birds galore. Let's see who came in. Kathy Han, Prachetta, Gayla. Hello, darling. Thank you for being here. All right, so let me write down these names of the ones that just came in. Gayla, Prachetta, Kathy Han. And you all do a check-in. Just let everybody know how you're doing. How are things in your world right now? Isabel, hi, honey. And Pete, thank you for coming back in. on YouTube. Jennifer Langren, Brookie. Okay, I think I got all the names. So I'm going to start just pulling the cards. And remember that somebody may get a message, they may get a card or an angel message, an insight. It's not just for one person. So I invite you to look in your heart as the messages are given and just see if that applies to you as well. Jean says, that is one reason there are so many artists and authors in Santa Fe, because it's a vortex of high energy. It really is. I felt it as soon as I arrived in Santa Fe. Elena, hello, good afternoon. And Brookie says, great timing, love to all. Got a hungry bird to tend to, but I'll be listening. Oh, that little bird. He's always hungry, isn't he? Oh, thank you, Kayla. Thank you for being here. Grace Isis. And Gracie, you'd like a card for your sister? I certainly will, darling. Okay, so let's get started. I have Mary Crincoli. Mary, are you still with us? And let's see if when I call your name, if you would just let me know that you're there. I just need to make sure my battery is charging on the computer. Okay, it's good. So as I go to pull your card, if you would just let me know you're still with us, or I see you, Elena. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Mary's here. Okay, let's see what the angels have to say to you, Mary. Oh, okay, that one wants to come out and play. So Mary, your card is the wild waves of life. Like luminous seas, the wild waves of life will always lead to calmer waters. We are given inner strength to master these wild moments in the rhythm and flow of life. The lessons that present themselves along the way bring growth and meaning. They expand our boundaries to new ways of being. So let the waters test you. Trust in riding the edge, for it will lead you to new heights. Live into the crest of the wave. So what I'm hearing from this, Mary, is that there's a lot of fluctuation. There's a lot of ups and downs. And what they want you to do is be aware when things are on the rise and that wave is starting to crest. Grab onto that energy and go with it as it maybe comes down and flattens out. So whenever something's happening, it may seem like there's a crash, but it really is just an opportunity for you to bring that fully into fruition, whatever's happening in your world at the moment. So pay attention to the ups and downs. Oh, I sure will. So I'll put her on the list, Pilar. Thank you, Mary, and I hope you resonated with that card and with that message, as well as anyone else who might have taken that. Annie, 7. Hello, darling. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that I get to see Annie in just a couple of months. The energy is amazing, Annie. And I'm sitting by this beautiful jade plant that just is giving me this vibration that's so amazing. And up above me are prayer flags. I'm just on a high right now, you guys, with where I'm at. And Gayla, handling my best, all the negative health pulls. My mind is shaped and body is attacking itself. Okay, so Gayla, I invite you to breathe in, and I'm going to put you on our prayer list that we have going with our P's for Peace. And we're going to turn that around. We're going to just pivot away from anything that's negative or a negative thought and we're going to bring it more to an affirmation of your health. So start speaking a new story, just like what the angels were talking about last night. Tell a new story, a story that says, yes, there's hope. And the chimes are going crazy as I say that to you. So that's my confirmation. Mary is on YouTube, Jean. And who did I put on the list? Oh my gosh, I have a long list. Mary was first, and now I have Marlene. And then after Marlene is you, Auntie Jean. So Marlene, if you're still hanging out with us, please let me know so I can pull a card for you. And Elena is also on YouTube, as well as Pete. And who else? I think that's it. Oh, I love you too, Annie. You're on the list. So if I get to it, this is what I do. I'll pull the cards for a little bit, and then we're going to play our Sunday song. We have a Sunday song, and while the song is playing, then we'll go into our hearts and our prayers. No, I didn't put anybody in the grid. I don't think. We're going to put Gala Daly, Gala Daly on the list, but she's on Facebook. So that may be who you heard, Jean. Oh, thank you, Gayla. It's so good to see you here. I appreciate your words. Thank you. Yes, I still have a touch of the allergies because, it's springtime, so everything's budding and blooming right now. But it's not as bad as when I was in Scottsdale. It's settled down a little bit today. Okay, I don't see Marlene responding, so I'm going to go right to our Auntie Jean Lorio. And let's see, Auntie Jean, what do the angels want you to know today? Okay. Oh, Marlene is there. Okay, well, Marlene, I have a card for you. Let me do Auntie Jean's, and then I'll get you your card. So for Jean, it's the circles of life. We move through the circles in our lives each hour, each day, each season, each year. With each new cycle, we add more experiences and leave the old experiences behind. The beautiful patterns that weave their presence into your being become the very essence of you. These gifts are ever evolving, never still. Stop and feel the flow of this energy as it moves through your body today. These wheels of life move at different speeds and change in size and color. They represent relationships, personal growth, family, career, and community. Consider which cycles are most alive in your world, which resonate more strongly in this moment. How do these circles of life influence the patterns you live? The ever-moving nature of these circles tells you that there is always change afoot. Embrace this nature. Play in the lessons that live within the glowing, colorful movement. There is something to be learned. Breathe into the flow and let it feed your soul, your heart. Grow. So, Auntie Jean, just like you are planting seeds outside to grow things, plant those seeds inside as well. Let your heart grow and just really be blessed by all of those things that they mentioned, your family, your relationships, your community. And this community loves you so much, Auntie Jean. You are our mountaintop guru. So just stay blessed. Stay in that arena of knowing how loved you are. Okay, so Hunter, oh my goodness, 2 days in a row. I don't know if my heart can take this, Hunter Richardson. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up today on the afternoon cuppa. And Hunter, I'm going to add you in for a card if I have time to get to you. Darlene, hi, sweet Darlene Ose. I'll put you down also. And Gayla says, my vision and autocorrect don't match. Usually I'm pretty good at reading autocorrect. I've gotten really good at it over the years. All right, so Marlene, I'm going to get you your card. And Suzanne, if you would let me know that you're still here, you're the next one up on the list. All right, so for Marlene, you have this beautiful card, which I just love the energy of this card. And it is Healing in Heart Space. Marlene, why do I feel like you've had this card before? I think there's something going on with healing there. So, and for many of us, there's a healing of the heart space. So the energy of heart is powerful, flowing and filled with love. Its warm embrace surrounds you today. Feel her beauty lift you and lighten the world around you, sending healing strength that moves freely throughout your body. Let her breathe love into the depths of your soul, providing solace and peace. Hear the harmonious song gifted by the universe, sweet notes delivering love, healing thoughts, and belief in you. Live into this power. Live into this healing. Live into this love. She is there for you. So Marlene, that's your beautiful card. Feel the energy of that card and just let the angels help you open your heart, open up more to love. And I fully believe that's a message for all of us. And that's what they shared last night in the angel message, which you all can find on the website, angelspeakers.com. You can go in and find all the angel messages there. You're so welcome, Marlene. And I hope that resonated with you. All right, Suzanne is still here. Auntie Jean says, I'm feeling that I am being watered and cared for with so much love. I am growing leaps and bounds. Thank you and everyone who support me. Oh, thank you, Auntie Jean, for being a part of us, a huge part of this family. Oh, good, Marlene. I'm so glad. All right, I'm going to pull in for Suzanne next. And then Andrea, are you still with us? Because you're after Suzanne. All right, so Suzanne, your message is here. And thank you, Andrea, for letting me know you're here. So, Suzanne, your message is looking into the eyes of fear. Often, we have a tendency to set aside the emotion of fear, ignoring its presence and allowing it to wreak quiet havoc. Consider instead looking into the eyes of fear and realizing it for what it is, an emotion. An emotion that brings meaning and message. It brings reason to explore deeper and consider in logic and in heart. Let's all do this. Today, invite fear into the room. If you have any fear inside about anything, any anxiety, invite it into the room. Intimately get to know the message it brings and realize that this sensation is normal, a part of your body's own journey and growth. Balance the energies of this emotion. from one side in the realm of positive possibilities, and from the other side in the fullness of risk potential. Live in the flow between these sensations. Play in the pivotal balance, adjusting weights, feeling your way through intuition and wisdom. Then release yourself to the journey. Discover new life in new breath. Give this emotion permission to move through your body, perhaps settling temporarily into one spot or another. But in awareness, you can breathe the emotion back into movement and action, no longer stuck in mass, but flowing in the movement that comes in acknowledgement. And with this movement comes the gift of growth. I so love this card. This is the first time we pulled this one from the deck. And Suzanne, I know that this came up for you because we talked about fear just the other day with you, with the anxiety, some test anxiety, some stuff that's going on with you and your personal journey. And look right into the eyes of fear. I love this, and I love it for all of us who may be feeling a bit anxious about something. You know, every day we face challenges and struggles. It's what this life is all about. We have experiences and we learn through those experiences. So, this is something that is a really good tool for all of us to acknowledge it. Sometimes we try to push things under the rug and say, no, I'm not going to feel that. I'm not going to feel that anger. I'm not going to feel that fear. I'm not going to go to that place. Go to that place. That's what this is saying. Go there and say, I see you. I acknowledge you. I honor you because you're part of my experience. We don't want to dismiss any minute, any second of this life that we're living. So if it comes up for a purpose. It comes up to be healed. It comes up as a teacher to teach us some of the deep lessons. And you're right, Gayla, it is a deep, beautiful message. That's exactly what this is. So anytime that you find yourself all of a sudden feeling that anxiety or that tug in the pit of your stomach that says, oh no, something's going on, don't run from it. Don't hide it. Don't push it down and say it's not there, because it is there. We want to stay real with these experiences we're having. It's the only way that we learn the lesson from them. If we try to cover it up and ignore it, we're not going to get that full lesson. So say hello to fear if it comes up. Say, hi, how are you? Thank you for being here in my life. And let's see how through breathing, through loving, through acknowledging, we can move that fear along and bring a balance in with the positive energy, the uplifting energy, the knowledge that we're not in this alone. We are family, and that's what family does. We gather around each other. So, wow, what a teaching card for us all today. Looking into the eyes of fear. I love that. And Suzanne says, usually I face fear head on, but it has been a bit much lately. So, Suzanne, honor the fact of what you just said and honor that that fear is coming up for a reason and tell it thank you. That's the best way to handle it. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being my teacher. Thank you for allowing me to learn from you. And just treat it with respect and honor and ask it then to leave gently. We don't want to force anything in life. So when we put the gentle energy of love to it, it diffuses that fear. just like it will diffuse any other emotion, whether it's anger, grief, sadness, whatever it might be. Go into the energy of love. And hello, Zimmy on YouTube. Thank you for being here. And Suzanne says, yes, I claim it. Awesome. All right, Andrea is here, so I'm going to pull a card for you. But first, let me see what Kathy Hand says. That card helps me too. I'm very anxious about the new procedures at work. I'm nervous about this week. And Colin is coming with us to North Carolina for Marley's graduation. I just want everything to work out for the best for all of us. Well, I think you've got some answers there, Kathy, to just acknowledge that anxiety and say, thank you. Thank you. I'm choosing to lift my vibration with the energy of love to bring in some balance. Auntie Jean says we have to acknowledge it in order to see what tools we have to fix it and then let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Hi, Tammy Fisk. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here, Tammy. Okay, so after Andrea, I have a message for Gayla. And I think you're still with us, Gayla. I saw you comment just a minute ago. So let's see what Andrea's message is. Okay, so Andrea, beautiful card again. And your message is Sisters of the Horse. Sisters in spirit, aligned to the spirit of the horse. It is a deep connection. You can feel this connection, safe, opening of heart to heart, a moving, living, breathing flow back and forth, grounded in trust, love, and openness. Connection is a blessing with new friends, old friends, family, people you trust. To let connection in, you must invite it. If you feel that urge to know more of someone, imagine your heart opening ever so invitingly and start the flow. So, Andrea, my dear, here's your card again, that beautiful energy of the horses. And look how amazing that is. Do you all see the angels and the horses in this card? There's such a beautiful flow of energy as it opens up. So, Andrea, I hope that resonated with you. And I know it sure did with me, the opening of the heart space. All right, Prachetta, you're up after Gala gets her message. So let me know, please, if you're still here. I see beautiful butterflies fluttering all around me outside. They're just gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Andrea. All right, so Gayla, this is your card. Such a beautiful energy in that card. I love the blue. There's something there about the blue in this card that's, it feels like it's your throat chakra that's opening up for you. Yeah, and there's 3 of them. So there's work that's being done with triad energy, it feels like. Okay, so your message, Gayla, is the sun dancer within. Journey into the center of you. There is knowing there. Reflect in the light that shines within and embrace the beauty of all that is around you. For this is your journey. Each of the precious life experiences you have encountered along the way led to this minute. The transformation that unfolds and is unfolding before you is as it should be. Live in this moment. Praise the gifts that you give unto this world. Give gratitude to life lessons that have come forth in your growth, in your own metamorphosis. Embrace the souls of others who have joined in your journey. Consider how the mixing of your hearts, the culmination of your purposes, and the flow of emotional energy brought new experiences, new lessons, and new growth. Let these life moments flourish within. Consider the connectedness between these circumstances and how they bring meaning to your own soul life. How do the dots connect? You have these answers within. It is the fabric of your own purpose, your reason for being on this earth, at this time, in this place. Let this moment of transformation unfold as it should. Honor the knowing you have inside. Trust in what you hear, for it is the truth, your truth. And I'm really feeling that throat chakra. There's something that needs to be released, and it's coming up from the heart. So I want you to breathe into your heart center, and I want you to see that energy rise up to your throat. And this is for anybody that's feeling this right now. You might feel like you need to clear your throat or cough. There's energy movement coming from the heart that's trying to come out with words, with messages, with you acknowledging who you are and speaking your authentic truth, being your authentic self. And that's what I'm hearing, especially for you, Gayla. As soon as I saw this card and knew that this was your message, there's a lot of energy in that heart and throat chakra and a lot of clearing that's being done. So just invite that clearing in. I'm going to be playing a song in just a little while after I do a couple more messages. And I want you to stay around if you can and listen to the words of that song, because this Sunday afternoon together is such a safe place for all of us to come and release and renew and rejuvenate. So I'm hoping that as I send out healing energy while the song's playing, it's my prayer that whatever that was stuck will be released, and I can still feel it. So I know it hasn't fully come up from your heart and then out through the throat. But it's there and it wants to. So it's just a matter of you saying your yes. And when you say, yes, I'm ready to release this, it'll go. You'll feel it come up. You'll feel the release. You'll feel your energy shift and change immediately. Oh, thank you, Annie, for that heart. So, Gayla, I hope that message resonated with you. I am going now to Prachetta, I think. Prachetta, are you still with us, darling? And then after Prachetta is Kathy Hand. Kayla says, you are spot on. I'm blown away. So much I'm learning and growing, and you are right. I am ready to release. That's all it takes, Kayla. It just takes that commitment. It just takes that moment of saying, I'm all in. I'm all in. Okay, so I don't see Prachetta saying anything. So I'm going to, since you have Helena on the phone, Grace Isis, I'm going to jump to her so you can give her the message. Okay, so I had to finish doing that clearing for Kayla. Let me just cut that. Yes, I certainly will, Elena. All right, so for Helena, I'm pulling this card. And again, we have that beautiful turquoise energy. So lots of throat clearing today, lots of stuff that wants to come up. And again, I encourage you all to go read that message that the angels gave last night. Here's my website. And when you go in there, just go to the blog and it'll be the first one that comes up, because that's a very important message for all of us to hear. Oh, Gayla, so much love to you, honey. Just like we were saying about the fear and the anxiety, just acknowledge it. Acknowledge what's coming up. Okay, so for Helena, it is the moonlight dance. Spirit is calling you. Dance beneath the light of a full moon and let the color of inspiration feed your soul. Consider how the moonbeams radiate your path, allowing you to step sprightly with ease. The freedom of your heart finds a rhythm that is only yours. Dance your own dance. Invite your spirit to play. What I'm hearing for your sister, Grace Isis, is there's a heaviness that's going on. There's something that just keeps like almost enclosing. There's a tightness, there's a restriction that has to be released. And through opening up to the heartbeat, thank you, Chimes, for that acknowledgement. So, getting in touch with your heartbeat, and I'm talking to Helena now, feel your heartbeat. If you put your hand over your heart, you will feel your heartbeat. You'll feel that thump, 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 thump. Just start to feel the rhythm of it, and then expand your hearing out and let yourself get into the rhythm of the earth energy, because Mother Gaia also has a heartbeat. And when you can align your heartbeat in your human body to the heartbeat of Mama Gaia, you find a peace, you find calm, you find that place inside of you that just says, I'm okay. Everything is working perfectly. And I'm just going with the flow of energy to bring that into my whole being, and then dance. Do the dance. The dance releases energy. So, whatever that looks like for you, if it's just moving your body slowly and gently and allowing the heartbeat to connect in with the earth and with the universe, just allow that. Allow it to happen so that you can find that peace inside of you. And that's what your message is saying to you, Helena. Oh, Gracie, I'm so glad it resonates. Oh, I'm so happy. Helena, just so much love to you. Allow yourself to open and just let that beautiful energy flow through. This is a beautiful message for all of us. Connecting into the earth energy is powerful, especially right now. We are still under the influence of that full moon. You know, just because the moon was full on a certain date, the effects of it go on for a few days afterward. So as you're looking at the moon or just thinking about how it looked in that night sky, allow that energy to flow and then move with it. Move with the moon, move with the earth. And I love this. I love these messages today. They are so powerful. And thank you to everyone that's staying on. Kathy, I'm going to pull your card for you. And then Elena, you're next after Kathy. Okay, I think I'm missing some messages. Kathy says, I loved the angel message last night. Seeing the night sky, the moon, stars, and knowing that loved ones and friends are all under the same sky, no matter where they are. The message transported me to a different place, a very peaceful, safe place. I'm so glad. And yes, Hunter, you're right. The full moon was so cleansing. Oh, thank you, Gracie. And you're so welcome, Helena. All right. So, Kathy Hand, let's see what those angels want you to know today. Here we go. This is your card. Look into the energy of it. And Kathy, your message is balance. The horse pauses from a drink and looks as the moon grows darker. The eclipse casts its glow. The eclipse is created through alignment of the celestial bodies. It's a syzygy. It is time to create alignment in your life with a balance of spirit, body, mind, and emotion. Pause in your day to take wonder in your life, to honor and give gratitude for the good. Hold dear to your heart all that is right, and let the light of goodness lead your way. Kathy, I love this card for you. I know you've got so much going on, my sweet sister, and I know that sometimes it does get topsy-turvy, doesn't it? Sometimes the chaos is what's foremost. The chaos is what's catching your attention, and it feels like you can't even catch your breath because it's kind of relentless. But there are good things in your life, and that's what it's talking about. To take that pause and just think about the things that are good and bring the balance in. It is aqua colored. Yeah. And I see water surrounding you. Um, Anytime you can be near water, Kathy. And, that just means sometimes standing under the shower for a little bit longer and closing your eyes and just allowing that water to flow over you and just breathe in the energy because water is a conduit. So anytime you can be close to water, allow the energy to bring to you what you need in your life, which right now the angels say is balance. All right. I love this. We're going to keep it going for just a few minutes. And I know I'm going a little long today, but it feels like we need to have these messages. They're so important and so deep today. And Kathy said that was beautiful, a reminder to pause, breathe, and realize all the good, all that is only love and light. We go back to the lake this coming weekend. Spend some time by that lake alone, Kathy. That's what I'm hearing for you. Just allow the energy to wash over you. Hello, my dear Erica. Thank you for being here. Okay, so Elena, I'm going to pull a card for you. I don't know if Prachetta ever answered me. I didn't see that she's still on. But Elena, I'm going to you next. They are beautiful messages, aren't they, Isabel? And in fact, Isabel, yours is up after Elena's. Oh, you're so welcome, Kathy. I'm going to be playing the Sunday song. I know you love that. I'll be doing that in just a few minutes. All right. So, Elena, your card. Ooh, that one really wanted to come see you. Elena, wisdom of your ancestors. In the dark of a crescent moon, a horse moves steadily through the night. Over rocks and trails and mountain tops, despite the darkness, finding light in his inner instincts to take him to his morning destination. It's a wisdom ingrained from the ancestors who walked before him. Ancient paths of those who walked before you can lead you through any darkness. Tap into the wisdom of your ancestors and allow your soul to radiate the way. Consider what messages they might bring to you. Connect to your inner wisdom, and you will know which path to take. For daylight always follows darkness. Elena, I don't know if you have connected in to your ancestry. I'm feeling for you that on your father's side, there's some energy that can be cleared and bringing about more of a balance into what's flowing through you daily. In our DNA, we have streams of energy from all of our ancestors. The Native Americans believe that what happens while we're alive in a lifetime affects those descendants going forward 7 generations. So, on the father's side, going back those 7 generations, that energy can be cleared if there were things that happened during that time, such as poverty or um, fighting, conflicts, vows of not being all that they can be, not speaking up, vows of silence, not being seen or heard. So I would suggest that you sit with that energy, and it's so easy to clear. In fact, I'm so inspired by your message. I feel like I need to do another one of the clearings that I've done regularly to go back into those 7 generations on both sides, the mother's and the father's timelines, and clear the energy. So I'm going to write down a note for myself to do a 7 generation clearing. I've done it before. Some of you have experienced it with me. So I will put that on my calendar and let you all know when I do that so that you can be present for it. Yes. Oh my goodness. That's what I was feeling, the Holocaust. Yeah, definitely. Let's do this. Let's do this clearing. And Elena, I will make sure that you know and that you'll be able to attend when that happens. You're so welcome, honey. Isabel, you need that one too. Yeah, so I will get that set up, you guys, and we'll do an ancestral clearing. Auntie Jean says, I feel moved to share what message I received during my study last night. I read that guilt is a suffering you put on yourself because you are worried about what God thinks. It is purposeless. God never condemns, He never punishes because there is no sin. He doesn't even see whatever you feel guilty about. So you are the only one punishing yourself for nothing. We can let it go. Jean, I hope you read the angel message last night because it was the same message in different words. And they asked the question, why are you still punishing yourself? Why are you still telling the old stories? And it's time with this new paradigm to bring in the energy of clearing and letting it go so that we can ascend more into the 5D energy. Thank you for sharing that, Jean. I saw somebody come in, Kim Baran. Kim, I'm not sure that I will have time to do any more. Um, I can stay on as long as you all want, but and if you want me to, I'll keep going with the messages. Darlene Ose, uh, Darlene, if you are not following me on Facebook, I think you are. I will make sure I put the announcement on my timeline on Facebook and also in the group I have several groups, Angelic River Family. I'll make sure the announcement's in there, as well as my Angel Speakers group that has been going for quite a while now, for many years. If you're not a part of Angel Speakers on Facebook, I encourage you to follow me on that one as well. Okay, so who did I say? Isabel, I think, is next. So if you all want me to keep going, we can keep going. Just let me know. Just type a yes into the comments and I will see that you want me to stay on with you for a little while. I'm happy to do so. I love spending time with you on Sunday afternoons. And Isabel, you're here. All right. So after Isabel, I have Jennifer. Please keep going. All right, Kim, you got it. And remember what I said earlier. No one message is for one person. When these messages come up, they're for all of us to take that energy and those lessons. Oh, thank you, Tammy, Andrea, Auntie Jean. Thank you all for your yeses. Okay, so Jennifer Langren, if you're still here, let me know. If not, it's going to Brookie, who I know is here. Okay, Gala, thank you for that. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so Isabel, let's see what we got for you today from these beautiful angels who are so present and just lending their guidance today. Okay, so Pilar, yes, hers is coming up actually after Brooke. So I'm glad that she's listening in. Oh, thank you, Gracie. Thank you, Hunter. Jennifer, you are here. Yay. Okay. All right, so Isabel. Isabel, another turquoise horse. Lots of different colors in this one, though. I see a deeper blue. The turquoise, I feel your throat chakra with that one, just like I did earlier with someone else. But I also see that third eye pop in there. So I don't know if you're seeing that in the colors and in the energy of this card. But there's a lot happening in these two chakras with you. So your message, Isabel, is habits. Along the path of, let me start that over because my throat chakra is really going crazy today. Oh, Jennifer, you are here. Awesome. All right, habits. Along the path of life, we collect a set of habits and ways of being. They follow along and make themselves present in our lives each day, sometimes catapulting us to the next grand idea, sometimes following along in the shadows of our being, wreaking havoc. Consider the patterns, the habits of your life. What is worth keeping? What is no longer serving you? The dark side of habits, unworthy of growth, is that they deaden our senses, they stagnate our growth, and they shut the door to new possibilities. I feel like that's what Jean was sharing and what the angels shared last night is those stories that we tell, and they're from our habits, they're from our beliefs, and from the actions that we take, and they do stunt our spiritual growth. So today, make a commitment to firmly set aside the habits in your life that don't serve you. Instead, commit to focus on the habits that light your heart afire, that expand your mind to new ideas, and that bring good to you and to those around you. Create a life of patterns that breathe spirit and energy into the possibilities. You have a choice each day. Choose wisely. Ooh, we make choices and decisions every moment. Every moment. Our thoughts are usually going to try to connect with something that we already are aware of, that we've experienced or we've been taught. But to be open to new thoughts and new experiences, we have to open to that. We have to open this third eye that we have with our intuition, with our clairaudience, hearing messages like this, hearing messages from the angels, hearing messages from our Creator. So, Isabel and anyone else who wants to accept this as your message, look at your habits, examine what your pattern is of living your life. Do you automatically go to that worst possible scenario? Do you look at your challenges and your struggles and say, oh no, and then go into it with dread? Or do you look at your fires that come up in life, those those things that challenge us, that help us to grow? And do you say, oh, thank you for that lesson? Because we make a choice each time we face a challenge. We make a choice each time we have a to-do list. What's on your to-do list? What are you putting forth as an effort in the world? So I love this card, and I love it for you, Isabel. And it does resonate, and you needed to hear it. Yeah, I did too. I needed this card as well. So just taking that time to reflect and looking at our habits. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to Jennifer. And then after Jennifer, Brookie, you are up. If little Maxwell is letting you be on here still. Oh, here's a card that wanted to come out for our Jennifer. Oh my goodness, what is this? Jennifer, I love this card. I don't think we've had this one before, you guys. Dream in flight. In the quiet of the night, the village sleeps. Crescent moon rises, stars twinkle as the golden horse rises in the sky, and the children dream of their first flight. Dreams lead the way to new horizons. Take time to dream today. What are the possibilities? What are your deepest wishes if you allowed your soul to take flight? When our souls are in flight, the skies are limitless. The possibilities are open. So this follows right along with the message we just had, that message that said, examine your habits, examine what happens when you come upon a struggle, a challenge, and then dream it. Dream it into reality. Really focus on what you do want and let your energy go there. Let it take you to that place that says, you know what? That is possible. We can create that. We can co-create anything. And when two or more are gathered and focused on something, yeah, the possibilities are endless. So, Jennifer, I hope you resonated with the dream card today. So, get out there and start dreaming and put your dreams up so that they can come to fruition. All right, Brookie and Maxwell and Dylan, your beautiful little family. Let me see what the angels want to speak to you. And then Pilar is next on the list. All right, so Brookie, I feel a message here for you. And aren't you beautiful? It's sticking with another one. Okay. So they were stuck together. So I feel like, Brookie, you need these two messages together. That's what Spirit is saying. So first was this one, which is the Raven Dancer. I have seen so many ravens lately. Wow, they're really prolific out here in this part of the world. So let's see what that Raven Dancer has to say to you. Brother Raven speaks from the spirit, messages beyond space and time, secrets of health and harmony hidden in the midnight wings are felt in the wind. The Palomino horse dances, its spirit filled with joy. The magic intertwining energies of these sentient beings indicates change is at work. You are on the path you should be. Listen to the messages inside. Watch for the signs around you. There is something to know, choices to be made. Your heart knows the right answers, so join in the dance of spirit and joy. Twirl, leap, flow. The path will unfold as it should. Brookie, I love this for you because I know you do all of that. I know that you twirl and you leap and you flow and you allow joy in. And there is so much joy right now in your life. But you know what really grabbed me with this message? Where was it? Secrets of health and harmony hidden in the midnight wings are felt in the wind. There's really a huge harmonic convergence happening with this creation that you and your family have done with bringing Maxwell into the world, with yours and Dylan's energy just evolving, and the changes are there every day. So feel into it and embrace it. It is beautiful, isn't it? So along with that is this card that was stuck with it and it feels like needs to be said. And this is Embrace Your Spirit Dreamer. The aqua glow of Spirit Pony shines amidst the deep forest bathed in golden light. She brings a reminder to look deep inside and honor your inner spirit. Seek out conversations with your essence, not your circumstance. What are your dreams? What does your heart tell you? Life choices are yours alone, and your essence knows what to do. Soften your body, soften your heart, and receive the knowing gifts that come forth. For it is your right to please yourself. It is your right to be happy and take charge. Embrace your very core, and your lovable heart and spirit will create their own inner glow that radiates into the world. This is your life to live. Live it, breathe it, wear it. Most importantly, own it. So there you go, Brookie, and anyone else who wants to claim these messages that came through together. I love this message, and I love that it is for all of us that are here. But Brookie, I feel especially that dance that you're doing inside and outside is so beautiful and so healing. And Julie Kiss just joined us. Hello, sweet Julie. Thank you for being here. Okay, Brooke, so I hope that message resonated with you. And I'm going to go to Pilar. And let's see if Annie is still hanging with us. Annie Banani, are you still here? All right, so for Pilar. And Annie is still here. Good. Oh, and Dylan heard the message. Hi, Dylan. Oh, I'm so happy for the two of you and your sweet family. Beautiful. All right. So this is for Pilar. Mary, I hope she's still listening in. Pilar, your message is free. All good things are wild and free. That's by Henry David Thoreau. Like the wind in the trees, like a herd of wild horses in the rolling hills, honor your freedom today. Let the colors radiate from your soul and shine on all those around you. In the realm of freedom, your heart leads the way. The natural pull toward one direction or another lives within you. You need not ponder in your mind. You only need to feel where your heart wants you to go. Your direction may not be straight. It may meander along many trajectories. Know that this is as it should be. So, Pilar, and anyone who wants to receive this message, this is for us to open to our guidance from the heart, open to your intuition, open to letting yourself know that you are free to choose. You are free to make decisions. We're here on this earth plane to have the experiences that we're having. And so use your freedom of choice and decide how you're going to experience those things that come up, those struggles, the fires of life, as I like to call them. How are you going to experience it? Is it going to be with ease and grace? Are you going to allow it to come in and transform and change you? Or are you going to resist it? Those are the choices. So it's telling you to let go and let your heart lead the way. So it feels like there's some questions that are going on inside that you need answers to. Tune into what your heart is saying. That's what I'm hearing for you. Allow the heart to speak, and you'll find those answers. Oh, good. I hope that resonated with you, Pilar. And I'm going to go to Annie. I've only got a few more to do. So y'all hang in there, and then we're going to listen to our song and do some prayers. After Annie is Hunter. So Hunter, let me know if you're still hanging with us, babe. I'm so happy that you've been coming on, Hunter. I feel like this is an opening opportunity for you to open up to what Spirit has for you. Okay, Annie Banani, you're having trouble remembering your studying. Well, the angels want me to remind you that you have this tool that you've been taught. It's called the heart-brain coherence. When you do the heart-brain, I do it every day, it brings you to a higher brain state. And those things that you are studying, you'll be able to remember those so easily. So, Annie, I'm going to send you a video. It's Greg Braden explaining the heart brain, maybe a little better than what I explain it, and see if that'll help you with the studying and with all aspects of life. So, Annie, your message is Cradle the Moon. Today is a day to let your mind and body play. We just had that message. It's time for us to play. Dream the impossible. Frolic in the wonder of our world and the amazing you that you are. Kick your heels to the sky and hurtle over those small life moments that worry you. You will clear these with ease. For you have the protection of the horses and the crescent of the moon peacefully cradled in your arms. The horses carry you forward and land you into the unknown, yet you are safe. and exactly on the path you should be. Feel the grounded essence of the crescent moon. Trust in the journey before you. You know, Annie, you've been on this journey, and sometimes when we've been going and going and expending energy, we just reach a plateau. We reach a place where it's like, what am I doing? Can I gain some more strength to go forward? Because it takes a lot. And especially, as a single mom, going back to school and doing all that you do, Annie, that's a lot that you've taken on. But know that the strength is there. So take the time for some balance, like somebody else, I think it was Kathy, had the message about balance. And just see if you're bringing in some of that play energy, some time for you to sit with you and to just be renewed and rejuvenated and let go. So I'm going to send you the video, Annie, of Greg Braden explaining the heart brain. And I think that's going to help you a lot. All right, Hunter, I see you. You're still here. And Darlene Ose, are you still here? So I'm going to do Hunter's. And then if Darlene is here, I'll do one for her. Oh, this little birdie just tried to come in the window with me. Annie says, my teacher told me I'm trying to do autocorrect. My complete of my hours possibly could be mid-August. Okay. Well, I will be there. So Annie, I'll be right with you in August. And let's lift up that vibration together. Oh, thank you, Gayla. I appreciate that. And Darlene, you are still here. Good. Okay. All right. So for Hunter, what do you need to know from Spirit today? What do the angels want to share with you? Wow. Okay. Hunter, this is your card. I am getting so much just from the energy of that card. And it is mystic. A lone veiled woman rides through the mist, feeling the intrigue and mystery of the forest. If you close your eyes, you can feel the mystic at work in your life. Ride deeper. Let the wonder of your world flow through you. Take time with yourself, for yourself, for this is a call to explore the mysteries and treasures of this gift. You are supported by the living spirit of the horse. Let this spirit live within you today. Hunter, I see you in this card. I see your beautiful energy. I see the mystic in you. I see the alchemist in you, the ability to change and shift. You are a shapeshifter, and you can be whatever you want to be. And you have that ability to move and flow with whatever is happening, whether it's a trauma in your life or it's a celebration. You flow so beautifully with whatever is coming your way. Yes, I see that. I see that connection. And I really feel your energy connected in with this. So I hope that you're taking that message in. Um, Take time with yourself, for yourself. For this is a call to explore the mysteries and the treasures of this gift. Yeah, really, really feel into that alchemy that happens with you, because I've seen it being with you in person. I've seen how you just emanate this beautiful peace inside of you and joy. There's so much joy, and you have given me a lot of joy as we've spent time together. So that's you, Mr. Mystic, and just allow it to flow. Allow that message to enter in and to bring it to exactly what it needs to be. I love you so much, Hunter. Darlene Ose, thank you for being here. I'm going to see what your message is. And Tammy Fisk, if you are here, I will do yours. And then Kim Baran, I think you're still here. Hunter, I love you so much, honey. All right, so Darlene Ose, this is your card, and it is Rhapsody. Standing in the deep blue pools of night, the lone horse awaits dawn's light. Only another minute till the sky turns bright. Open your eyes to the world around you, for there are more layers to see. Look beyond the visions of the surface, tune into the deeper energy. Feel the pulsations and the messages resounding. See beyond the leaves of each tree. Tune up your awareness to that of a horse, and deeper understanding will be. For this is the gift, the wisdom of horses, so alert, so aware, so knowing. Commit to adapt this way of being and all the layers to see. So there was a rhythm, an ebb and a flow to your message. And it feels like that's what's happening in your life right now, Darlene. It's just a flowing of energy. I'm hearing for you to just do some free form movement, just allow your body to flow and just go with whichever way that energy pulls or pushes you. Just don't fight it. Don't put up resistance. Don't try to force it either, but just feel into the energy and just let your body just flow with it and do that slow dance with yourself. Dance like there's nobody else watching. It doesn't matter if there is. It doesn't matter if it's just you and the universe. Just let your body flow with the energy and bring in that wonderful feeling of joy and play and love into your life. This is a big message, and it's called Rhapsody. I love all the blues today. The blues are really prolific, aren't they? Coming out for us to clear our throat, our third eye, all of those chakras that we need to lift up so we can be our authentic self. Okay, so Tammy Fisk and Kim Baran, I see you are here. So Tammy, let's see what your message is from the angels. Hunter, I go running and spread my wings and pretend to be a hawk flying. It works so great. You're an alchemist. You can be anything you want to be. You can be the hawk. You can be an eagle. Just soar with that eagle energy. Oh gosh, there's so much. Seagulls. I see you surrounded by the energy of seagulls. Just that wisdom that they have. Have you ever just really watched a seagull? They are so smart. So, Hunter, I see you as all of that. And I see you as wolf. I feel wolf energy with you. So, yeah, keep shape shifting, keep being whatever spirit tells you to be. Okay. Oh, Darlene, such a beautiful card and guidance. Oh, you're so welcome, honey. I'm so glad you're here. All right, this is Tammy Fisk, again with the blue horses. The rhythm of synchronicity. All right, we're getting into this rhythm today. We're going to go into our song in just a few minutes. Linda Kraft. Oh, hi, darling. Thank you for coming in today. And Lauren Riley, hello to you. All right, the rhythm of synchronicity. Lines of synchronicity enter our worlds each day. People walk into our lives with new ideas, in new relationship, in perfect timing. Nature swirls motion around us with birds in flight, wildlife passing through, flowers blooming, and weather always in change. Is there a message to hear? Take time today to consider the possibilities. Open your heart to the synchronicity of life. Are the sequence of happenings reflecting your deepest emotions? Or are there new ideas to explore? Participate in life in active awareness, fully in tune to the rhythm around you. Follow where you are drawn, letting your intuition be your guide. For synchronicity is at play today, and you only need to listen. So, Tammy, I hope you're hearing this because I feel like there's a lot of synchronicities happening for you, a lot of messages coming at the same time. And whatever is needed is going to show up. So, with your heart, not necessarily these physical ears, but listen to your heart and see where it's guiding you. Where's it taking you? This is for all of us right now. Listen to your heart and let it come into the rhythm with Mama Gaia and with the universe. And that's what we're going to do after this next message. We're going to go into the prayer time and our Sunday song. So type in your prayer requests if you have any. If you want to be added onto our prayer list and into the grid, then let's do that. We'll put you in there. We have two grids going. We have one out west in El Paso, Texas, with our Auntie Jean, and we have one with Blue Jean up in Vermont. Kim. Kim, that's who you are. The name sounded so familiar. Yes, we met at Sundance. Oh, I'm so glad you came onto the page. And I have a message for you. So let's see what those angels want you to know. And Kim, are you going to Sundance? I think, oh, who shared it with me? Sherry shared with me that she's going to Sundance. Even as I said that, the chimes outside just started dancing all on their own. So, yeah, there's a big energy there with Sundance. Linda Craft, just a fluke I hit your page. I'm so glad. Synchronicity. Linda, I've been thinking about you a lot, and I want to reach out to you and just check in and see how you're doing. All right, so for you, Kim, oh, Sherry's your best friend. I just love Sherry so much. All right, so Kim, Ghost Dancer. I know you're relating to this. I just feel your heart right now thumping loudly at just even the sight of this horse. The Ghost Dancer brings the wisdom of your ancestors to bear, knowledge ingrained over the centuries that is inherent in your soul. In glimpses of relations past, ponder their perspective and seek their wisdom. These lessons are not to be found at the surface. You must listen deep within, in peaceful, quiet pondering, in solitude of nature, in the songs of the birds, in the breath of a horse, in the leaves of a tree. It is here that Ghost Dancer delivers these voices of wisdom. Listen, embody, feel, for it is your guide today. This is your guide, Ghost Dancer. And wow, I'm just getting so many confirmations and sparks of energy that are just flowing. There's something about this ghost dancer, um, even the energy of the lines that are drawn on the horse. I'm going to bring it closer so you can see. I want you to sit with that image, Kim, and anybody else that's taking this as a message for yourself. Sit with the image, and especially of the waves that are happening there, because the ghost dancer, you can't see it fully visually. You have to use your intuition. You have to use that third eye energy. So just allow it to speak to you and know that there's going to be a whisper. So you have to be silent. You have to go into that place that's just you and nature, the universe, and just sit with that energy and say, what is it? What is my message? What do I need? And Linda Craft, I feel this is for you as well. Just sit in that alone time and say, what is my spirit being telling me right now? And what is my next step on this journey? Because there's a lot going on. And yes, you are in our prayers, Linda. And I'm going to include your family in those prayers. Okay, so this again is a confirmation to me for doing the 7 generation clearing. I'll let you all know as soon as I get that on the schedule. I'll let you know when that's going to take place. All right. I've got 2 more people on the list. So if it's okay, we'll just take a moment to pull those cards before we do the song and the prayers. And that's if you're still here. Erica, are you still here? And Julie Kiss. So if Erica and Julie are here, we'll get a card and then go into our prayer time. So I will wait on those confirmations. Oh, okay. I had to scroll down. So Lauren, I see your message. I keep saying that I will get into music after I build up the career. I have to get into music while I build things up. Absolutely. There's no waiting. So, yeah, jump right in there. Oh, you're welcome, Linda. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, there's a communication that needs to take place. And Linda, let me know how I can help with that. If I can be of service, then I would love to sit with you. Okay, so just let me know. Oh, you're so welcome, Kim. And Gracie says, prayers of thankfulness for Mama P, her portalness, connectivity for us all, love and health, remembering her loved ones and her purpose journey. Absolutely. Thank you. All right, so I don't know if Erica's here or if Julie is here, but Linda, let me just see if there's a card to confirm what's going on with you and that communication. Yes, the family is in denial, and how can you best serve them and honor the journey that you're going through right now? So for Linda Craft, follow your star. Shining brightly above you, a star aligns brightly to your path and purpose. If you take in the wholeness of the twinkling lights against the dark backdrop, that single star will, in right time, present itself to you as yours. Sit in quiet peacefulness until the glowing brilliance of that one star, your star, calls to you. Ponder the question why it has chosen you. Is it perhaps its location? Is it perhaps its color or its brilliance? Or perhaps it just has a special message to deliver. That is only yours. Just live in the question and see what comes forth. Know this star is there for you to turn to for guidance and growth. It knows of your path and purpose and can help you connect and reconnect as often as need be, for it is your star. Linda, I just heard that that star is Sirius. So if you haven't connected in with that Sirian energy, that's the one that's trying to guide you. And so let's do that. I'm here to connect with, if you would like me to help you connect with Sirius, to help you connect with your family. And I'm open for that. So let me know if that's a way I can be of service to you. Follow your star. All right. So Julie and Erica, I didn't hear from either of you. So I'm going to go ahead and end the card readings. And let's go into our prayers. So Starseed, absolutely, Linda Craft. You got it, girl. All right, so every Sunday I play the Sunday song, which is How to Come to Peace, Come to the Water. And this is the water. This is a safe place for you to bring your prayer requests, your dreams, your insights, your celebrations, whatever it is that you want to bring in. If there's a loved one that you want to hold in your heart and let us lift you with that, gladly do that. And if you don't want to share their name, just say my brother, my mother, whatever it might be, and we'll know that we're holding that up with you. We have a long prayer list, very long prayer list, and we gladly add anyone in that needs our prayers. So while the music is playing, I encourage you to go into your heart. I will be sending healing energy. I'm an energy healer of different modalities, and I just pretty much combine all of them into one, where I can send whatever is needed, whether it's Reiki, quantum touch, time heals, whatever energy comes forth. So as the music plays, just go into your heart and just welcome in this energy right now. I see you, Linda. Thank you for adding Eric and John.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river, get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river, where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water, where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Come to the water, where everyone, everywhere, is valued, seen, and treated equally and just. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Come to the water, where peace is freedom from fear, the truth that aligns us with our higher self, the lightness of being at oneness with existence, flowing with the highest frequencies of the universe, the freedom of being in grace, joy, and harmony with life, where peace, like a river, is following its natural flow, and we allow it to happen without interference, where we accept the energy of love. Come to the water. Come, find peace. It's my prayer that every person here has been touched today, that your loved ones have been lifted up by this beautiful family of love, and that you found that place inside of you, that spark that's been maybe brought to a higher level today because you took time for you to come in, to say hello, to share your energy with us. And that love that I feel in my heart, I want everyone to feel it. So as I sent energy healing out during that song, that was what I was intending, for each person to feel that love, to feel that spark that you are. You are a spark of the divine. So connect in, go into your quiet time. That was a big message today, to take time to go into the quiet and allow. Accept, align, allow, as our Marietta teaches us. And every day I end the show with our words of love and gratitude. And we do this together on the count of 3, 2, 1. We say, thank you. I love you. I love you all so very much. I'm blessed to have your presence here today. Thank you for being here. and stay in that heart of yours, that beautiful heart. Gracie, I see you. Thank you. I love you. Andrea, thank you for shining out love to all of us. Everyone that's here, just envision you're standing right here in the presence of all these beautiful, amazing people that are here. And look around and say these words. Thank you. I love you. Most of all, say them to yourself. Give yourself gratitude. Give yourself love. I see all of you beautiful ones that are sharing your love and sharing your gratitude. Thank you. I love you. I love you deeply. I love you with everything that I am. And you just make my day every time I come on and see your smiles and your hearts. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you. I love you. So much love to you. And this entire family is lifting you up, Linda. And beautiful Jennifer. Namaste, y'all. I will see you tomorrow morning. I'll be on with the Morning Cup of Joy, 8 a.m. So I hope that you'll join in there and stay in your heart. Keep reaching out to that love because it's there for the taking. Bye, everyone.